have a email address specifically for your questions?
No.
Okay.
No. We post threads in the group, and then we pull them off the threads.
Okay.
That seems to work well, so I don't see us changing that anytime soon.
Okay, I'm doing the description for the new video, so I
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that.
Yeah.
Clock in the bathroom.
What's that?
I think that clock in the bathroom is really slow.
Oh, battery might be bad.
Because I left. It said quarter after, and then I got in the car and it said 23 after. I was like, what the heck?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
What do you want to talk about this today?
No. You thought I had some Shea Moisture product.
Oh.
So I did.
Okie doke.
We have a 6-step program instead of 12, though.
Right. Yeah. I don't need it, but
Well,
anyway,
you
so that's why I run it. Oh my gosh. We have a lot of stuff to go over today. Well, we'll start with one thing. If for those of you who saw, we had posted on Instagram and in Facebook that there's a giveaway that starts today. There's a giveaway. We connected? Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Good. Okay, we're good. We've got a giveaway today, but you're going to have to watch to the end of the show to see what that is. You don't even know what it is yet.
No, I have
I
no
just
clue.
I just got the details.
I'm
See,
clueless.
that's what happens when you put people in charge. Is you just kind of go with the flow, and I think I know what it is, but we'll see.
Can I say what my client always says?
What?
It's kind of naughty though.
Gosh, go ahead.
Can I swear, or is that
You can
is this
swear.
PG?
It's
Oh.
okay. It is PG.
Oh. She always, and I like to say this too, I'm just the asshole who owns this place. You know? I don't know what's going on.
What's going on?
So
Just kind of happens. We have like 13. We have like right now we have like 13 just of this part of the company. There's like 13 people who have more say than I do in what happens. And I'm not kidding. In a lot of things. Think about it. I mean, if you watch like messaging groups and text conversations that come through in my life on every, pretty much every day, they all kind of end with, "Ken, is that okay with you?" After a conversation with 5 people goes on for an hour, oh, now you're gonna ask me?
right.
Anyway, all right. So let's get started. Like I said, we got a whole bunch of stuff. One thing I wanted to announce because it's coming up. It's almost a month away. Do you guys remember a couple of months ago we did that Day of Curls giveaway, and that was the biggest curl industry giveaway ever that I know of.
Wow.
And what we did is we did a month-long contest, and we gave away what we call a Day of Curls all expense paid trip to the Raw Hair Organic Salon, where Melanie and her team will give the lucky winner a Day of Curls, the full
Doing a
service
curly makeover.
And we've got the winner, Misty Richmond. Is that the
Yes,
winner?
Misty Richmond.
Misty
That
Richmond
was
from.
my fun fact that we have
Oh.
that scheduled.
Okay, go ahead. You want to give the fun fact?
Oh, yeah. So we scheduled Misty Richmond, the winner, for the Day of Curls to come in for September 22nd. So we're really excited, waiting for her to come and see the salon and have the experience in the Raw Hair Organic Salon and the raw curls cut and
Yeah.
color and the whole makeover. She's going to get the treatment from us.
It's going to be a lot of fun,
Yeah.
and Brett, our producer, is going to film the whole thing, and then
Oh.
and then he's going to combine the whole day down into about 3 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So
It'll be
you-
a quick haircut and color.
Right, it'll be very quick. So anyway, so you guys will get to see it from start to finish, from when we pick her up at the airport till we drop her off. So it's going to be an early day.
She's gonna.
be a long
Hopefully, she will be awake because she's got to get to the airport at like 3 in the morning. Sorry, Misty.
Right.
You might have some bags under your eyes.
She might, but hey, we can fix that, I think.
Yeah.
I think we can. Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, that's Saturday, September 22nd. And I'm assuming we'll do some updates on Instagram and Facebook in the groups, as the day goes on a little bit. And then we'll give you the whole thing a couple of days later once we get it all edited. So that's exciting. So that is actually finally happening.
We want the
What else?
haircut.
You got anything else? Yeah. You got anything else?
Okay. Well, yeah, I have all kinds of goodies today.
Oh,
I
you want
have
to
a
talk
little
about
bag of
that?
goodies.
Go ahead and talk about that. I didn't get a chance to talk to Red about this yet. But Melanie, what you're going to see now, what we're going to talk about now, or she's going to talk about now, Melanie did a video a week ago, maybe about a week ago. And what we'll do is we'll have Rhett edit it up, and we'll put that video in a future show, maybe next week, and stick it in there, and you guys can watch and see how that all played out. But why don't you talk about what you've got there, and we'll go from there.
You want me to talk about the root lifter?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Since you've got
I have
it.
2 things in here. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, go ahead. Start with the root lifter.
Okay. Well, wait. The other thing is a secret.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know what's in there. Can I see?
Ha. You don't know something. So
That's right.
this is the prototype. I posted a video of it, but there's these fun little root lifter tools for all of you who are always asking how to get extra lift at the root. So Sherry, do you know her last name?
It's it's long.
Okay.
I can't think of it.
Sherry D. Sherry D.
Starts with a D.
Developed these root lifter tools. I like to put them on like their little finger puppets.
I think she calls them the volumizer.
Oh, the volumizer.
I think.
You could use them as a weapon.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Kind of pointy. But anyway, they're really cool. She sent them to me to test them out, her prototype. They're not for sale yet. But I tried them on myself, and I tried them on a client in the salon, which you'll see the video of. So they're made to get additional root lift, which people are always asking about. How do I get additional lift at the roots?
All the time.
Yeah. So they're really cool. They're these pointy little, it's like a roller with a pointy tip. So you can, you put that into the hair, you scoop up the root so that it's lifted up, and then you pin it. Oh. With one of these pins in the hair. And it really does an amazing job. My client and all of us were like, oh my gosh. I mean, it was awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just so neat that there's so many things that you see nowadays that people come up with that seem like such simple, basic ideas, but they're great, you know?
Yeah, they're fun too. So I don't know if they're meant to go on your finger and scoop up the hair. I did that, and I just held it. I did it both ways, and it worked. You know, we're going to play around with them some more, but they're very simple to use, and they gave great volume. You can use them on, you know, the day you're washing your hair to set it like we do, and it gives you tremendous lift. My client is sold. She's already #1 or whatever, waiting on the wait list for an order.
Sure.
So yeah, she loved it.
And we'll have them once they're available for sale. We'll have them. We'll put them on our website.
Let's scratch your back.
I'll link to.
That's a fun fact.
That.
Ken likes his back scratched.
Oh
I
my
hate
God.
being scratched. Ooh, I hate it.
The harder
Turn
you
around.
dig, the better.
Does it work?
Oh, yes.
All right, so they can
Hurt me.
There's another use for them. They can be used as back scratchers. So pretty cool.
And they hurt. They hurt. They're pretty good.
Anyway,
Nifty.
so
What
good
else
job,
we got?
Sherry. We love them.
Yeah. And like I said, we've got a whole video that Melanie did with her client, and I'll get Rhett to edit it up, and we'll stick it in one of the shows, you know, because we're supposed to be starting the 2 a week. Maybe, I don't know if we're going to do it this Wednesday, and I can't tell you why, but maybe not. So, what else? You want to talk about that, or you want to go into some other things? Yeah, like I said, we got to, and I'm going to try to stick to half an hour if I can, but we got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about.
Talk fast.
Okay, so a lot of people talk about clarifying, and that seems to be a big issue, and you know, let's just talk about. Let's just be real. Just be real, and we're not going to bash anything. I try to tiptoe around that as best as I can. Yeah, well, you know, so we talk about clarifying treatments, and a lot of people use different clarifying treatments. And what we see a lot, especially in women who are starting their curl journey, and they really don't understand things like the Curly Girl method, or, you know, curly girl friendly products and things like that, and whatever. And one of the things that we've seen is that they start, and they don't know that they really need to clarify before they start. Otherwise, it's a big struggle. So Melanie, why don't you talk about, you know, about starting that journey and clarifying, and then let's talk about talk about this. You know, this is a product that we recommend quite a bit and talk about, and we probably need to have this discussion way more often. So why don't you talk about that, about clarifying beforehand and starting, and why you would do it.
Okay, well, I agree with you, but not 100%, because it's not always necessary if you've been using Curly Girl friendly, clean products that are not building up on the hair.
Yeah, but I was referring more to people just starting their journey. You know, who are people like me in my early 20s, you know, buying 99-cent, you know, whatever.
So what happens is, if you're not using the appropriate products, they have cheap ingredients in them. They have waxes. They have all kinds of things that can build up on the hair. So then when you go to transition to trying to get your hair curly or using other good products, they're not able to work properly because of that buildup coating the hair. So we need to remove that buildup first. And it's not a bad idea for people. And even there's curly girl friendly products out there that have silicones in them. Yes. People consider them curly girl friendly.
They consider them. They're not, but they consider them. Yeah.
But, we like to promote products that are silicone free for this reason, because that can build up on the hair. And then when you're using products like Raw Curls or Diva or, different professional products that are made, they're formulated to penetrate into the hair, and instead of just sitting on top of the hair. But if you have that coating, let's say of silicone or wax, then they cannot get into the cuticle and perform properly.
So silicones and waxes don't penetrate the hair follicle by themselves, or the hair itself, and they sit on top.
Correct. They coat the hair.
So anything
and that's
that
why
you would
they
add
feel good.
after that.
That's why they feel good. A lot of people love those products because putting them on coats the hair, which makes it feel soft and silky and shiny. But ultimately, they're coating the outside of the hair, and that's just building up and building up and building up. And then it repels water. So, and if you think about curly hair, it needs water. It needs that moisture in order to get your best curls. So that's what we experience when people are transitioning to the curly girl method. So one of the products that we do recommend that we love and use a lot is the Malibu Undo Goo. So there's lots of different clarifying products. There's homemade ones. You can use apple cider vinegar, but this is one that we recommend and use a lot, the Malibu Undo Goo. And it says right on the bottle, pH of 9, and you've heard me talk about that. The reason for it is the higher the pH, the stronger the product. So that's going to be able to strip and remove those things that are built up on the hair, whether it's copper, chlorine, chemicals from the pool or the water, from, products like we were just talking about that have waxes or silicones. It's going to help to strip those things from the hair. And then you can go back and use something else that's going to replenish the moisture and the nutrients and things that you need in order to get your best curls.
So would that be like deep conditioning after that?
Right.
Okay.
And I just wanted to look because I believe that we talk about, sulfates. Sulfates there's the detergent in products, and they make the products like shampoos lather. So it would be shampoos that have sulfates in them, and when a lot of times they're real lathery, that's what they have as their ingredient is a sulfate. But and normally we talk about staying away from sulfates, and that's the reason, because they're stronger. They're a stronger detergent. They strip the hair.
Yeah.
So that's not something you want to use on a regular basis. But in an instance where we're talking about clarifying, you may need to use something with a sulfate in it in order to, again, be a little more aggressive, removing that residue, that buildup that's on the curls.
How do you know? So if you're someone that's doing this for the first time, how do you know if you've got everything off? I mean, do you just use this once, or would you maybe have to use it more than once, or how do you know?
Yeah, you may have to. It's kind of, you can feel it. You can feel the change in the hair. It feels more squeaky clean.
That's pretty much how you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you're basically trying to start with a clean slate.
Exactly.
Is what you're trying to do.
Exactly.
Okay. And this is a product that you use in the salon on curly clients.
Yep.
Is this something that people can buy in a store?
Yes, I
They
believe so.
How much
you
do
can buy
sell
anything
this
in a
for?
store
You guys see
nowadays.
it? How much do you guys? Yeah, no kidding, eh?
Yeah, so that's kind of a weird question,
Yeah, I didn't
because
think of it.
it's supposed to be a professional product, but I'm sure that
not going down that
I'm
road.
sure you can find it in the store somewhere. So
Right.
But anyway, I'm not sure. We sell it in the salon.
Yeah. How much does it sell for? Like something like this?
18, I think.
About $18. What is this? How long would a bottle like this last?
The price is on the bottom. Does it say
Oh yeah,
18?
$16.
16.
$16.
I knew it was about that. Oh my gosh, that'll last a long time, because you're not gonna. This is not something you're gonna use daily. Like we said, if you're transitioning, you might use it once or twice to get that buildup off the hair right away, and then you may never use it again, depending on what products you switch to. Or if you continue to use, bad products or something with silicone in it,
Then you would.
you would. So, but I wouldn't say more than. Oh my gosh. I mean, weekly would be a lot. That's if you're using a lot of those products. Yeah. If you're in the pool, things like that, then, maybe once a week. But
Yeah.
I would say no more than every 2 weeks to once a month, or if you're like me, I don't usually ever have to use something like that, a clarifier, unless I'm sampling other products that are like, well, co-washes and stuff, or remember when I tried the Wen products? I always like to try other products, and because I have
said a naughty word. This is
that a
PG.
swear
We're
word?
PG tonight. Yeah, that's a
That's
swear word in our world. Yeah,
Wow.
my world.
Well, anyway, so
The M word.
no, I didn't say the M word. I said Wen.
Oh, that's the W word. Yeah.
God, he's confused.
Yeah.
Doesn't know the alphabet.
Do you know what WEN stands for? It's new spelled backwards. Honest to God, that's how they came up with the name.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, that's kind of cool. I like it. So, when I use products like that, my scalp is more oily, and I get a buildup of oil. And that's another thing that can happen if you're not I have clients that don't wash their hair enough, so I always say wash as needed. When your hair is dirty, if it's getting buildup of your own oil, it needs to be cleansed. So
Okay, well that's boy, are we going down a rabbit hole here? So
we're never going to get finished.
that's
We're only
okay.
on the first
Well,
question.
Yeah, but there's, but it's good. It's kind of tailing off into a lot of things. Okay. So that being said, and this with a pH of 9, and you're talking about that cleansing.
So I don't.
Well, then explain co-washing, conditioner washing, because how can that actually clean? Because the pH of conditioner is way different than 9.
Well, that's why I'm not a huge fan of co-washing, and I explain that to people because I've developed a line of products, 5 lines of products, and so I've learned a lot about chemistry, more than I knew before, and so to break it down easily is there's different things that go into different things. So there's different ingredients that have different functions in shampoo from conditioner, like the shampoos and cleansers have a higher pH because they're cleaning the hair. And you want to slightly open that follicle or cuticle, I'm sorry. And then conditioners have a lower pH because you want to close that cuticle down. So to just wash with a conditioner, it doesn't
Never
to
opens
me,
the cuticle, so it never gets clean.
yeah. So, some people are able to get away with that, but it's really, and then there's some co-washes and like the no poos and stuff that are made with a higher pH, so that they are a little more cleansing. But I'm just not a huge fan of the conditioner cleansers for that reason.
Yeah,
because
and
they just have different functions. They're
right.
made to do different things.
Yeah, and if you go down to the science of it, one of the terms that gets thrown around pretty regularly is a cleansing conditioner. And I think, knowing what I know about product manufacturing, from this end, I always kind of shake my head at that because I'm like, it's impossible because the pHs are completely on the opposite ends of the spectrum. You can't.
Because they're made for different functions.
It's kind of like saying, you've got something that's black-white. It can't be. It's either black or it's white, right?
Yeah.
It can't,
Well,
that's how opposite, the pH values are of, say, a cleanser versus a conditioner.
And then there's some, like I say, the Diva products, their no poo are made a little more, watery and with a little higher pH so that it can be more cleansing. Still is not going to work for everybody though, like for oily scalp types like myself. And, it just, I get a buildup of oil in my hair after a while.
Yeah.
So I need something that is a little more cleansing separately and then conditioning separately.
Sure.
To do their jobs separately.
Okay. Well, now that we went down that rabbit hole,
Okay.
how much time did we burn on that? 15 minutes?
Show's over.
20?
For sure.
Show's over.
Definitely.
At least, all right.
We've already been streaming for 30 minutes.
Oh,
You guys didn't start for a little while after.
Okay. See, show's over.
Show's over. And start. Do you guys? You guys can see how many pages of questions I have. All right. Okay.
I brought my pillow because
Oh.
I
Okay.
could sleep here.
Okay. I know you got a pea head, but it's not that small. Okay. Well, you know what?
Did you hear that? He said I had a pea head.
You say you have a pea head, so it's not
Pinhead.
like it's something right. Pinhead, whatever. Well, let's Okay, well,
You better
we're there.
answer some more questions. Hurry
No,
up.
we should probably go. Let's talk about this pillow, because this is from, was this last week or the week before that we had this conversation about this pillow. And for those of you who didn't see it, what happened is we got a question about, someone asked what Melanie's thoughts were about sleeping in a bonnet or a silk pillowcase. And we went into that discussion, and this she didn't have it with her, but this item that she's going to show you now is something that we were introduced to, what, 8-9 months ago?
A year ago.
Oh God, yeah, it's got to be about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about a year ago, we got invited to the Weedad flagship salon in Fort Lauderdale for a what was actually a really neat cocktail event. One weeknight where Michelle Breyer from naturallycurly.com was promoting her new book.
Well, let's see. Now we're gonna go down and
okay. Well, we can. Let's do it, because we can do that. For those of you who don't know, we've got a daily Q&A show, the question of the day, that's on our Instagram TV channel, so you can check that out at 9 p.m. Eastern every day, 7 days a week. So. Anyway, so Michelle, who wrote this nifty book, who Melanie's going to talk to you about, did a kind of a Q&A presentation with cocktails and really good snacks, with Weedad, the actual Weedad. A lot of people don't know that. That's
her name.
That's her name.
People always say, what does that mean?
Madonna.
Right.
Kind of like Drake.
They get confused about that. It's like, that's her name.
Prince, the white.
So Michelle Breyer put this book together, The Curl Revolution, and it's an awesome book. We keep it in the salon. I keep it out, actually, so people, when they sit under the dryer while their curls are being...
It's a cocktail table book.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cocktail talk tonight. Do we have any cocktails?
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, it's a great book, and it gives all kinds of new information, like the curl typing, and I was going to reference it for the porosity, because that was a
question we're not going to get to tonight.
Yeah, that came up last week, that I do want to go over, but I guess we'll do it in our next show.
We'll do it in the next show.
Yeah, because I don't remember if that was a show that got erased or that was the one, but I wanted to elaborate on that because my brain wasn't fully functioning. So I need to break it down a little bit simpler and more detailed about porosity. But anyway, The Curl Revolution is an awesome book, and I know it's sold on Amazon. And
Amazon.
Where else?
I'll post a link to it.
No, because I got a personal signed copy.
Buy it from me.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to sell it?
Not the signed copy, we're not.
No, not the signed copy.
Yeah,
okay,
we're going to sell the book.
Okay, all right, awesome.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to, that was a question about how to sleep.
Right, okay.
Whether I recommend a silk cap or a satin pillowcase.
Yeah.
And so that's what we were talking about, but I love this little pillow. It's so cute. I had to have it. So this, and I was
right. You can't roll around much at night, though, with that, because you're... Right.
You definitely wouldn't ruffle your curls if you sleep on this, because you can barely fit your face on it. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's all you need. So we have our little mini pillow. It's actually, and I was right, it's called the pillowcase. And this, like I had said, it's developed by a physician, a plastic surgeon, and I just wanted to reference what they, it doesn't absorb the moisture from your skin or your hair. So actually it was... our friend that had Chadwick that had these in his salon, and I loved it. Well, first of all, because of the cute little pillow, and then it just made sense to me because it's such a high quality. But I wanted to look at here because I know they said it's a natural fabric. Okay, construction of this exclusive fabric of knits. Yes. So it is proven to reduce nightly moisture loss. And so that's the big thing. So they were explaining to me that it's so closely knit, this material. It's really soft, but it stays cool, and it doesn't pull your hair. It doesn't give you the lines in your face. It doesn't even pull your eyelashes out for those that have the eyelash extensions. So this is really, really a great, it's more of a high-end pillowcase, but everyone who's gotten them loves them. So it's called the pillowcase.
Yeah. I'll post a link to it tonight. Yeah.
That's what it says. A moisturizing pillowcase that controls sleep lines, and that's exactly what it does.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I'll post a link to it tonight. So if anybody's interested
Definitely
in
recommend those.
reaching
They're
out
awesome.
to them and getting it.
Okay.
So cool. Okay. Boy. Okay. Well, I think that's all we're going to do, right? Because we got to be close to half an hour already, because we've been streaming half an hour already. Okay. We're going to wrap it up with, boy, it's kind of fun sometimes to go off script, because we got a lot of really good information, that we don't typically talk about.
I hope so, yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, this was all kinds of new fun stuff.
Right. Lots of new fun stuff. And a giveaway. Okay. We're going to talk about this giveaway. Now, this, like I said, I've got a team of however many now, 11, 12, 13, 14 people that work on this aspect of our businesses. So I get a lot of this last minute, and I did get this last minute. And there's going to be, Rhett, did Shelby say she was going to post this in where?
It'll be on Instagram, and it'll be on tonight at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
The Instagram TV.
Okay.
Number 12.
Okay.
And each one
subsequently. Okay, good. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, and that's why you guys, because you watch the show, you get kind of a jump on it. We're doing a $1,000 RH Organics skincare giveaway, and we're giving away 6 packages to 6 different winners. And the way that you go to sign up is you go to our Instagram, which is Instagram at Raw Curls. And there'll be a post in there now. I believe so, right? There'll be a post in there now. And also, like I said, for those of you who haven't checked it out, follow us and whatever, because you'll get to see them. We're into our second week already, well into our second week of doing our curly Q&A questions of the day, which is little bite-sized things, goes anywhere from maybe 1.5 minutes to maybe 3 minutes long. And we pick a question every single day. And it's kind of like this show, but really, really small. And she's going to post that. We post those every night, 9 o'clock Eastern time. They go live. She's going to post the link for this in those shows from here until we do the giveaway, and you can sign up for it there. So you'll have your choice. We're going to give away. I think we're going to give away 2 of the anti-aging skincare kits, which is a really high quality organic facial cleanser, a face and neck cream, an anti-aging eye cream, and and your favorite,
the vitamin C.
Yeah, the vitamin C stem cell serum, which is really, really slick. And that's a $189 package alone. We're going to give away a couple of those. That's why they didn't
tell me about it. $1,000 giveaway. Wow.
And we're going to give away, I think, 4 of the anti-acne, anti-blemish kits. That's a 4-piece kit too, as a matter of fact. That's a 4-piece kit with a cleanser, a moisturizer, a toner, and a spot thingy. What do you call it?
Spot treatment.
Spot treatment. I don't get zits. I'm really, really lucky.
Not to remove. Not the one to remove spots, right?
No, it's not that. That's different.
It's a blemish
treatment.
It's a
blemish treatment. Yeah, and those are $100. Those are $100 packages. So, anyway, so there's a bunch of those going away too. So it's a really, really good giveaway. If any of you who are watching this on one of the platforms that's live, like whether it's in the Facebook group, on Instagram, are we live on YouTube tonight? We're live on YouTube tonight. If you'd like to consume our content, that's another thing. I don't know if I brought it up. We go live and we archive all the shows and all the dailies on our YouTube channel, which is at Raw Curls, and no, not at Raw Curls. It's just Raw Curls, right? And we've got another YouTube channel. Is anything on that channel yet or no?
No, not yet.
Yeah, we've got a curly hair Q&A channel, which is going to be really, really slick. We just haven't put anything in it yet, but we have it. But anyway, you will. So you'll see this post. So that's pretty much it. So I think that's it. Did you have something else?
Well, did everyone see? I posted pictures and videos of me and Terry getting our hair cut. Yay! It was so much fun. Oh my gosh, we laughed so hard. But so she passed. Mm-hmm. I'll keep her. Thank you, Terry. It's
Oh
awesome.
gosh.
But yeah,
so
we
that,
were
is that how
playing
you spend
around.
your Saturday nights?
That is how we spend our Saturday nights in the salon. Go figure.
Right.
Yeah. So, and her poor husband was waiting for dinner, but oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well. We had fun. We were laughing.
She
so
got a
hard.
really fun haircut. If you go
Yeah,
and
I
check
posted
out
it.
where
I
she
did post
posted it.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, so that's it. Okay, all right, let's wrap this up. Like I said, you want daily Q&A questions, just go to our at Raw Curls Instagram page. You'll get to see us. You get to be with us every single day for 2 minutes, and pretty much how our lives are.
Yeah. We only see each other for 2 minutes.
2 minutes every day.
That's why we've been married 21 years.
That's right. And anyway, so yeah, and get your questions in early for next week's show. And we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.